Hello, I'm Lara Kulcharsan and this is Newsfeed, your dose of what people are talking about online. US President Donald Trump has sparked outrage after he posted an AI-generated video of Gaza depicting it as a luxury beach resort. And he's included in the video chilling with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. It also features belly dancers, a giant gold statue of himself, and images of Elon Musk throwing money into the air.
Donald's coming to set you free, bringing the light for all to see. No more tunnels, no more fear. Trump Gaza is finally here. Trump Gaza shining bright, golden future, a brand new life. Feast and dance, the deal is done. Trump Gaza, #1. Trump.
So I guess when Donald Trump talked about taking over the Gaza Strip, this is his vision where they're like gold statues of him. Very dictatorship-like, right? I cannot believe that the President of the United States is currently posting fake videos of himself, conquering other people's land, and then putting gold statues of himself.
There's graveyards there, mass graves. This video shows these 3 billionaires having a wonderful time with children, nonce behavior, having a laugh, eating. There's even a golden balloon of Donald Trump. There's a song in this video that goes, "Donald Trump will save you." No, Donald Trump will not save you, Gaza. You, the Palestinian people, will save yourselves. I'm sorry we have let you down. We've not come to save you. We're here, getting on with our lives, while this genocide is happening and the unaliving thousands of people unalived by the Israeli occupation. This has actually made me very upset this morning. The song, the image, the AI images in this video, I can't get over. What sickness is this?
Trump's post has highlighted the support for Tel Aviv in large sections of the Western media. Many have parroted Israel's narrative on the war on Gaza, labeling it as an act of self-defense. In this case, as you can see, they have chosen to whitewash Trump's support for Israel's ethnic cleansing of Palestinians. Social media users are calling out the US president's video, especially as it comes with a deluge of videos showing how Israel has devastated the Palestinian territory. Gazans who have endured 15 months of relentless Israeli bombardment are now going back to rebuild their homes and reclaim their lives. Homes have been reduced to rubble, many are still buried underneath. And yet, Trump repeatedly says he wants the US to take over Gaza and move Palestinians to Egypt and Jordan. Instagram users were left stunned after their Explore pages were suddenly flooded with graphic and violent content. Many users took to social media to complain that their reels were showing graphic videos, even with sensitive content control enabled. After the backlash, Meta quickly apologized, assuring users that the technical glitch had been fixed. However, the company did not provide any details about what caused it. Under Meta's policy, violent and graphic content is typically prohibited, though exceptions are made for videos that raise awareness of issues like human rights abuses and conflicts.
Why every single video is a sensitive content, sensitive content, sensitive content, sensitive content.
One reader talked about how their reel, which was normally dogs and bikes, turned into just people getting unalived by sharks, a car crash, shootings. There are reports of an elephant repeatedly stepping on a man. There are reports of a pig attacking a man with a wrench.
I'm literally seeing some outrageous stuff. I think I've seen about 20 people gone. I've seen more fights I've ever seen in my life. What has happened to reels, bro? I've had to come off it because I actually can't watch them. I can't get a normal reel. It's just fight, 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 death.
The glitch came at an interesting time for the industry, with Meta stepping up its battle with TikTok over short-form videos. Instagram CEO Adam Mosseri has reportedly told employees that the company is considering making Reels as a standalone app. Meta, Instagram's parent company, has not officially confirmed the news. This is not a coincidence, as TikTok has been facing a series of challenges from the US government. It looks like Instagram is trying to take advantage of the uncertainty. Meta has already been rolling out new Instagram features to take on TikTok. In January, it launched Edits, which is a video editing app similar to TikTok's CapCut. Recently, Instagram has been testing a Reels update called Trial Reels, which lets creators share short-form videos with non-followers to test their performance.
So the way that TikTok works is every single video is treated independently. TikTok doesn't really care how many followers you have, it cares about the quality and the engagement of the video itself. That's why I generally recommend it for people who are new to creating content, because you don't need to build up an audience. One video can technically go viral and build that audience for you. Instagram seemed to be copying this with something called a trial reel. This seems a lot like how TikTok do it, where they show it to a small test audience and see whether it resonates, and then if it does, they're going to show it to more people. And they do not have to be your followers, so specifically they're going to be non-followers on Instagram. The way TikTok works, and it's probably going to be the same on Instagram, first it will show it to a couple of hundred people. On TikTok it's 200. If they engage, so if they comment, if they share, if they watch the video, then it's going to show it to 500. If those 500 people engage, then it's going to show it to 1,000, 2,000, 10,000, etc., etc. This is amazing for people with smaller accounts because it means each and every piece of video content is going to be judged on its own merits.
Imagine waking up in ancient Rome, building the pyramids in Egypt, or walking the streets of 14th century London during the Black Plague. Thanks to AI, you can now travel back in time.
Here, take this. They pray for our death. Do not give it to them.
In recent weeks, AI-generated time travel videos have gone viral on TikTok, offering a first-person glimpse into different historical eras. But while they have captivated millions, historians question their accuracy. Experts call them amateurish and sensational, pointing out major inaccuracies. Creators say the videos aren't meant to be 100% accurate like documentaries. They're just artistic interpretations that aim to capture the mood of an era. But historians worry about the impact. While most viewers know the videos aren't real, younger audiences may take AI's version of history at face value. But in real-world history, let's go back to ancient Egypt. There is still no updates on the Cleopatra mystery. The Egyptian queen's body has still not been found. But we have something just as exciting. British archaeologists have discovered a royal tomb dating back to Egypt's 18th dynasty. The tomb belongs to King Thutmose II, dating back over 3,500 years. It's now considered the first and biggest discovery of a pharaoh's tomb since King Tut's was discovered over a century ago.
Moses II is a descendant of King Tut, but that's not even what he is most famous for. He is most famous for who he was married to. Queen Hatshepsut is considered one of the greatest Egyptian rulers of all time, which made Thutmose II's burial location all the more interesting because his tomb was found in the Western Valley, which is known as a burial ground for queens rather than kings. But how did they know it was his tomb? Well, remarkably, part of the ceiling was still intact. It was painted blue with yellow stars on it, depicting scenes from the Amduat, a religious text reserved only for kings. This is what initially tipped the archaeologists off that they may be in the presence of a royal tomb, and not just any royal tomb, a pharaoh's tomb. This discovery solved a major mystery of where the tombs of the early 18th dynasty pharaohs were buried. Because due to numerous floods, many royal tombs from that time period were relocated for preservation, and the new location was never known until now. But let's not bury the lead. When they entered the tomb, it was completely empty. Not looted empty, like deliberately emptied. So the archaeologists put 2 and 2 together and realized that this tomb, along with many others, were relocated because they were built underneath a waterfall and were flooded.
The death of a tiny humpback anglerfish, also known as the sea devil, has captivated social media users. When you think of its razor-sharp teeth and eerie looks, you might expect the tears to flow out of fear, but that was not the case. Its final moments were captured by marine biologists who were looking for sharks off the Canary Islands. While experts say swimming close to the ocean's surface was neither unique nor romantic, the incident has moved social media.
This is how little she was. Look how tiny she was, and she swam that great distance. She swam all that way on her own. I'm just picturing her swimming up and up and up, and she was so little. She was so small, but she was mighty, and she did that all on her own. Being so little, and then she's swimming all that way. That's...
要来会作诗，开始，收你们来了。今日到此除奸恶，尔等妖孽快受死！
Something big is happening at the box office. A film is breaking records worldwide, but it's not Marvel, not Pixar, and not even Hollywood. Ne Zha 2 is a Chinese animated epic about a mythical boy battling demons. It has been crowned the highest-grossing animated film of all time, surpassing movies like Frozen, Inside Out 2, and The Lion King. The film's success is putting Chinese mythology on the global stage, winning praise for its script, visual effects, and animation quality. It's now being hailed as proof that Chinese productions can rival Hollywood blockbusters, and the numbers back it up. The movie has raked in almost $2 billion and a wave of national pride. So much so that Chinese social media users call those who haven't seen it unpatriotic, while critics face accusations of being paid detractors or chasing clout. And that's our show. Find our latest stuff on YouTube and do subscribe to our channel. See you soon.